Oh man, it's the wrong button. Hey, once again, another good start to day one of Game Dev Peep Show. Rad. I am so pro. Okay, so today, let's have a look at something I made yesterday. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the beginnings of a video game, shall we? Also, hi. Now, first things first, you may be wondering, what the bull crap is this? Well, this is a program called Game Maker. You'll never guess what it does. Now, a lot of you, I say a lot of you because I don't know why, because there aren't a lot of you watching. Those of you watching may be saying, Andrew, you weenie, why are you using Game Maker? You should be a real man and program everything yourself. To which I say to you, part of the point of doing this Game Dev Peep Show, is that I have a habit of abandoning projects. If you want an example of how bad I am, this morning I was already coming up with another idea. I was actually considering this morning making a Twitter client called Your Mama, just so that when you posted a tweet it would say posted via Your Mama. That was the entire reason why I wanted to make a Twitter client. I'm that cool. But if I'm ever gonna make something, then I should probably make it as unambitious as possible. Which, means that I have to be a weenie and use Game Maker. I mean, in the past, I've tried to do some real programming. I actually can program. But then, once again, something gets difficult or boring and I move on. So, I'm going to cut corners. I'm going to use Game Maker. Live with it. So I haven't made much progress yet, because I was dicking about a bunch. Oh well. But let's have a look what we have. It's really exciting. It is when it loads. Any second now. Yeah, we have our stupid block man, who's really pixelated, and he can move around a room. Isn't that cool? And the camera moves with him. I'm so rad. And then you hit the end. You hit the end of the world. And then we can move up, and when we hit the other end of the world, and then we can move right, and you'll never guess what happens. You will never guess this nonsense that happens when you move. I really should have made this move faster. Yes, you hit an invisible wall. I don't understand why there's an invisible wall. There's not meant to be an invisible wall there. But there's an invisible wall there. And then if you move down, guess what? Is there going to be an invisible wall? No. You actually move forever. Because if you set a room to 1,000 by 1,000 and move down 1,000, you want to keep moving forever. Makes sense. If I move down 1,000, why would I come to a stop? I would just keep going. If the world was only a meter long and I walked 2 meters, then clearly I wouldn't hit the end of the world. It wouldn't make sense. Infinite room. That is of course a feature, not a bug. Yes, on day one I am already lying about bugs and features. So, that's basically all I've got. One thing that really impeded me was the fact that so if you think about science and math class at school, you drew a lot of graphs, and you expect, when I get a larger brush, to illustrate that's too large of a brush, So you have your Y pro headlines. So you have your Y and your X. Wow, look at that. I'm the best at art. I bet you guys can't even believe that I made the dumb pixely man. You think this is positive for Y? This is positive for X. But in Game Maker, this is actually negative for Y, the up direction. And this is what the positive for the X direction is. Nonsense. So that's I was originally planning on actually recording me taking a really long time to accomplish not a lot, but that sort of turned out to be infeasible to broadcast. You know, an hour of footage I couldn't make shorter than 10 minutes. I was hoping to squish it all together and I have a, blaze for it, and I would, maybe comment on how much of a stupid dickhead past me is. But I have to instead comment on how much of a stupid dickhead present me is. And on that note, thanks for tuning in to day one. Follow me on Twitter. You know you want to. And stuff. It'll be there. No, it won't. It'll be there. That's where the Twitter thing will be.